It's the only thing that separates us from lies, but what lies from within is far worse. We are blind from the big picture, but are open to our flat screens and willing to believe anything we see and hear because they say it's the truth. We let TV shows block our brain waves and our brains wave at insanity, but we don't realize that we're living an American horror story filled with American idols who worship the media and tattoo ourselves in negative graffiti, and we float our streets without law and order, but wounded justice that's justified by sin. But I'll admit, America's got talent. Including young minds, let society's lies invade our youth with the idea that it's okay to be 16 and pregnant, it's okay to be a baby daddy, it's okay to be teen moms that grow up to be desperate housewives, lustful, family guy type father figure in the household, fatherless. You see, Satan is very good at being human. Impersonation. He finds ways to sneak into the media and twist our spirits. Corruption. Satan wants to get us asking questions for a price that can put our lives in jeopardy. It's been more than 2,000 years and nothing has changed. My God, are we still lost? Those without the knowledge of God are just the walking dead, disguised as the living, but with God there is restoration. The Bible is the first pay-per-view. You can flip through as many pages as you want without having to pay per view. Because His words are Netflix, they're always on demand. Therefore, God demands more attention, but our bodies are so accustomed to making love to our couches and chairs in the building of knowledge. No wonder we have so many silent libraries. It's estimated that the typical American spends 34 hours a week with their eyes glued to the screen. That's 105.8 minutes an hour that ears are listening, and 9.91 hours a day that channels are switching, and 1.76 seconds a minute the buttons are being pressed. When did the remote control us? God didn't give us a stopwatch for only a minute to win it. A revolution is coming. Salvation is stolen because our eyes deceive us. How can we see when we're put into a box like Jumanji? You can watch National Geographic all day, but we're the ones with the look of death. But God doesn't need binoculars to see into your eyes. We're flooding our hearts in neglect and drowning in our sin. How can we continue to pursue darkness when we know there's more than 1,000 ways to die? Don't let what you see fool you. These false prophets are fooling themselves like pretty little liars. Isaiah 29 verse 13, these people praise me with their words, but they never really think about me. They worship me by repeating words made up by humans. So once again, I will do things that will shock and amaze them and destroy the wisdom of those who claim to know and understand. A revolution is coming. We can watch people drink polluted water from the same source. We can watch dictators discard democracy and control the people by force. We can watch TNT when the biggest bombs are exploding in third world countries. We can watch missiles fly with 3D glasses. So what do we need to see for? We can watch and watch and watch, but what are we doing? There's a lot more going on in the world than we realize. We live in opposite worlds. The people are staining the soil with their anger and blood, driven by who wants to be a millionaire. But we need to be reminded that God always makes offers that we can't refuse, whether it's a deal or no deal. We need to be reminded that Jesus didn't need to be the Teen Wolf to be the Alpha and Omega. He true blood and embrace broken bones so that in time we could go dancing with the stars with Him. The television and media can't conceal the truth, so rise up because in the end you have to face off with Him.